look what I can see. So the question is now, how do I get home? See the ice on the verges there where the grass is shaded from the sun with the trees. Just shows how cold it is this morning. I can feel the bike squirming, I've got to say, so I'm trying to be very careful. Head down here, get some photos. Cooling towers of Eggborough power station. Can't say I've ever been down this road before. I think that's Drax power station over there in the distance. There's a good spot for a photo. How's that? So just stopped off for a photo at Eggborough power station, pushing the bike around trying to get different shots. And look what I can see. I mentioned earlier that the handling was a little bit off. Thought it was down to the ice on the road, but it's not flat, but it's certainly down on pressure. So the good thing is that I've noticed it now. Planning to go to Scotland on Monday. Setting off at 6 o'clock Monday morning wouldn't have been much fun. Finding that halfway up the motorway wouldn't have been much fun either. So the question is now, how do I get home? So, decision made. The tyre's not flat, there is some air in there, some pressure in there. I'm only probably 3, 4, 5 miles from home. So I think as long as I take it steady, very steady, as in 20 miles an hour, as long as I don't do any damage to the wheel. Let's see how it rides. I'm going to try and get it home, get the wheel off, and get some new tyres put on. what I don't want to do is cause any damage to the wheel. That's the worst case scenario. Not convinced about this, I've got to say. Next plan, get the missus out of bed. Hello?
Hi.
What's Mummy doing?
What?
Where's Mummy?
Mummy? What are you doing? Where are you?
So I have reverted to plan B. There is still some pressure in the tyres, so the fact that I'm not too far from home, as long as I take it steady, the tyre's shot anyway. I'm not going to try and repair it, so I know this is going to damage the tyre beyond repair. As long as I don't damage the rear wheel, I'm happy to ride the couple of miles home very slowly. So I've got the hazards on, just tucked into the side of the road, 20 mile an hour third gear. Just coming up to a motorway junction which is used quite a lot by lorries, and I've got a lorry trailing me in my mirror. Just feel a little bit vulnerable, although he is keeping back. Thank you, lorry driver. So it looks like we're tyre shopping today. A silver cloud in all of this, as it is. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet on a Saturday morning, which means that there's places open that I can get tyres fitted today. I'll probably get the wheels off the bike and take them loose. Although I definitely will get the tyres off the bike, the wheels off the bike and take them loose. I can't ride to a tyre shop like this. So we're hearing lots about the Michelin Road 5s. That's what everybody seems to be on at the minute. I just stood at the roadside then, had a quick check on the website. They seem to have some Road 5s in stock. So I'll give them a call as soon as I get back. Head up and get those put on. Just in time for Monday's Scotland trip. I'm really glad that I got out for half an hour this morning, because if I didn't, then I'd have been setting off to Scotland at 6 o'clock on Monday morning. I'd have been halfway down the A1 before I realised that I needed a new tyre, and that would have been that trip finished. Which would have been a real shame, because I spent last night booking campsites and ferries, so that'd been even more money lost. So there's a few silver linings to this. Also stood at the roadside, I ordered myself a puncture repair kit from Amazon. I'll get that delivered tomorrow. That's ready to go in the bag to take to Scotland, because being 3 miles from home with a puncture is hard enough. Being 450 miles from home and probably 30 or 40 miles away from anywhere without a puncture repair kit would, well, I don't know how I'd deal with that, to be honest. I've never used a puncture repair kit in the past, I've never carried one, I've always been lucky. But this just goes to show that you can't ever be too careful. Wouldn't want to be stranded in the middle of nowhere. Let's have a quick check of the tyre. Got about a mile and a half left to go. Checking the wheel more than anything, making sure the wheel's not getting damaged. Yeah, okay, let's go home, get it sorted.